Welcome to my American history notes. So these are conclusions I've drawn from reading American history, studying it, and not saying that my conclusions have to be correct 100%. You might see something differently or going on a different source. I try to use historians I trusted plus primary sources and things like that to try to come to an understanding of what actually happened. Um, so I'm going to begin, and I'm picking up with Roger Williams again, a very important person with regard to religious liberty in America. Williams not only spoke out against the oath of the freemen last session, watch that, but also spoke out against not just the oath, but also went on to record as the first colonist, went on record as the first colonist to recognize the terrible injustice of the so-called law of patents. It was arrogantly believed that a Christian king could lay claim to any lands, quote, discovered by, quote, Christian explorers. This, quote, divine right made South and Central America Spanish lands, forcing the native population to endure savagery of the conquistadors. It also made North America English, Spanish, French, and Dutch lands. Williams, the quote, divinely mad preacher, insisted that the Native Americans owned the land and must be fairly compensated for the loss of it. He not only believed firmly in the responsibility of civil government to the governed, but objected to the doctrine of patents. One quote I read, the sin of the patents, Mr. Williams says, lays heavy on his mind, especially the part of which Christian kings were invested with a right, by virtue of their Christianity, to take or give away the land and countries of other men. Williams' rejection of patents got him his first rebuke from John Cotton. In America, in Crimson Red, by James R. Beller, it is said, and I quote, Williams was most thoroughly convinced that the untutored savages were lords of the soil on which the God of nature had planted them, and therefore took the utmost care that none of the inhabitants of this infant colony should occupy the least part of it until it was fairly purchased of the aboriginal proprietors. And we're going to continue with that next time. I'll stop there. Thank you for watching. I hope it gets you to study and look up some of these things.